So hey, a bit of a difference between this game's introduction and Skyward Sword's introduction. Noticeably less polygons and a lot of pixels. Hey, welcome to Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
Eh.
What do you think?
Well...
I mean, yeah, it's a Nintendo 64 game. It's a very poorly emulated Nintendo 64 game.
Come on, Switch. You could have done better.
Come on, Nintendo. I can check my button mapping. Oh, yeah, that. I thought I meant, like, change it or something. Okay. That guy wrote me. So, yeah, we paid $70 for the expansion pass just for this.
And we're very excited.
I'm gonna cut it off before it shows us a later cutscene. Here we are. Oh, yeah, I'm Subsonic for 25.
And Mom.
Here. Put in our name. Our name for this old journey. Old new journey.
Well, what an original name.
Yeah, they don't really change. The names don't change.
A, decide. B, cancel. Okay, decide.
Decide. Timer starts here.
In the vast, deep forest
Force of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who sleeps with his eyes open and does not have a fairy.
Does not have a fairy.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No fairy? Goodness me, this is an old game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. It's only ye old English. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces are even now mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, power, even my power, is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey.
The boy without a fairy.
The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now! Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay the world, depends upon thee.
Go, Navi, go! Here we go.
Woo! Woo!
Boy without a fairy.
Bonk into the fence.
Oh, Navi. You should do better than that. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up.
5 more minutes.
Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy?
Sorry, you had me at the word destiny?
You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now.
So you may have noticed.
Huh?
So you may have noticed that this room is a 2D picture with Link's 3D model pasted on top of it. And then all of a sudden everything is 3D modeled except for the fence.
Me?
You.
That's a girl.
Yes.
Yahoo! Hi, Link.
And I don't need the ladder. I can just backflip.
Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree.
This girl is Saria. She doesn't introduce herself. We're just expected to figure out who she is.
How are we expected to figure that out?
Because of what's gonna happen next.
Ooh. What's gonna happen next?
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man.
Ooh.
Oh, terrible. What?
That's a line you don't hear very often.
You've got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not me, the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least have equipped a sword and a shield. Sheesh!
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna repeat that. Okay.
Guessing you've got a mission there, Link.
We got a mission! Mission that I thankfully know exactly what to do because I've played Ocarina of Time 3D. So I've played this game as well. Heading up here, we have these amazingly placed fences and bushes. And a little hole that we can crawl into. And also, first, the many interruptions of Navi. Every 1 minute of gameplay from when you start the game up, Navi can be seen appear, ready for you to talk to her, for her to tell you exactly what you need to be doing.
But Navi's so helpful.
Every 1 minute when you start the game up. Without fail.
Oh, Navi. Anyway, in case you missed it, Navi said, the great Deku Tree has summoned you. Come with me.
But first, we need our sword and shield.
Oh. Why are you, like, up to your neck in green stuff?
That green stuff is grass. Here is where we find our sword. You have the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. We're not going to actually tell you how to, though. Equip it. And of course, I guess save. Swing the sword with the B button.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, because it's the way of most Zelda games. So I have to stand still for a long period of time to be able to put my sword away. Standing in place while doing that. Now up next, our shield can only be found at the shop. Thank you. The Deku Shield can only be bought at the shop. So that means I have to get some money.
How much money do we need?
I think it was either 30 or 40 rupees. By doing some cool stunts in front of this rock, we get money for a bit.
Really?
But only for a bit. You can also get money by cutting bushes. You can also cut the signs if you want to.
I think we got more money from the pumpkins.
We did. Unfortunately, there are no pumpkins in a forest. This guy. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mido. He made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. And he's not even doing it. Mido's not even cleaning up the rocks in front of his own house. Here you go.
We're picking up rocks? All of them?
Because they can have money in them.
And how do you throw?
A again.
I hate standing in front of things. I'm not very good at it.
And then targeting also works the exact same way as in every other 3D Zelda. So that means it can also be used to recenter the camera.
Well, that's useful.
It's also the only way to change the camera in this game. Having a better time getting used to the controls by picking stuff up. Two more rocks. Whoa, that one had 3 rupees in it.
Grab the rupees, grab the rupees. Nice. Oh, back in the... It's really weird grass.
Yeah,
that's really weird.
Then there is a blue rupee behind Mido's house. Up there. Give it a moment of walking straight forward into the ledge. And Link does that. Well, if it's actually short enough for him to climb. Then actually inside of Mido's house.
Ooh, inside Mido's house.
Yeah, we can just walk right on in. No one will stop us. We have treasure chests that we can just open.
Look at you, Mido. Look at you with all the treasure chests in your house.
Let's steal his treasure. Has a blue rupee.
Okay.
Fortunately, can't open from the side.
I got this.
Another blue rupee. A heart, which we don't need.
It's good to have hearts, though.
Well, we have full health, so maybe not entirely useful right for us.
I guess we can't keep an extra heart, huh?
And a green rupee.
Excellent. Okay.
Now I think we have enough to head up to the shop.
Alrighty. Well, let's go see if we can find the shop.
So making a left turn. The shop is... Go back a bit more. Back down. Yeah, but here. Let's make a sharp right turn with our targeting. Maybe correct ourselves a bit more.
Am I going over here?
Yep, we gotta back up a bit first. And make a running jump across all 3 of those platforms.
Running.
A running jump, just go for it. There is no sprint, so just go for it.
Shop. I think, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A.
Since we can't replace the graphics in an emulated video game, that button is referring to ZL. She's asking you to target her. You also don't need to hold the button down.
And talk to you with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy.
Except other links can do this just fine without the use of a fairy.
It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. I need to talk to people using my fairy? When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like we're doing now. If you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Yes, I know.
She basically just told us everything I just said.
Did.
And then tapping the button again will release the target. Into the shop. Behind that corner. Another blue rupee.
Did I get it?
You got it.
Nice.
So now at 46.
Okay. This is the shield person.
Welcome. So there.
Ooh.
We can buy a Deku shield. Once equipped, you can defend with R. If set on fire, it will burn.
Okay, okay.
Let's buy it. That
Got it. Yeah, it took me a minute to get used to these.
You got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it.
Where's the equipment subscreen?
Let's do that to happen. So we can actually get to the equipment subscreen. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move around while defending. And we do not have enough to buy anything else. Press the plus button. The plus button will do this.
That's a plus button.
What's that plus?
Okay.
And now we can use, for some reason, only ZL and regular R to look around our subscreen and equip our shield from said subscreen.
Okay. So now we have a shield and a sword.
So that's out of the shop. And see, I think pressing, it's just flat R. It's ZR is literally useless. It's the R button that we need to press. Questionable control decision is questionable.
Oh, I see. Okay. And we use our sword.
Yeah. Now the Mido should be just off to the left over here.
How do you put the sword away?
That's the A button. That blue button there represents our A button.
Okay. Alrighty, and we were going
Left.
left.
You know what's funny? You know that roll that I was doing?
Mm.
So that's also on the A button while you're moving, but for some reason it says attack when you can't roll to attack. Because, see? When you're just running around, it will change to attack instead of just saying like roll.
Oh, I see.
If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield.
Done.
Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Alright, the Great Mido will never accept you as one of us.
Mido, you're so
Shoot!
behind the times.
How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble.
Too bad, Mido.
And now, be prepared for
Uh-oh.
our first enemies! Deku Babas are relatively harmless in this state. Just hit them with your sword, and they'll snap into Deku sticks.
We've got a Deku stick. Excellent.
In the select item subscreen, you can set up to left, down, or right. What it really means is Y, X, or right on the right thumbstick. Questionable controller design is questionable. Yeah.
Okay. Do I need a Deku stick?
It will. Yeah, it'll be kind of useful. Why isn't it?
Then I could send
Oh.
X.
Oh. Set to the.
C.
Because these buttons are acting as your replacement C stick. And confusing. Well, put it away, stand still, and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. So you can go into our subscreen. And saved here is a regular item. I'll put it to our Y button.
Okay.
Deku sticks are two-handed weapons. They will break upon impact, though. They deal more damage. They'll of course deal more damage than the Kokiri sword, but they will break immediately. And the only other thing you can use them for is for lighting torches.
Oh, I guess. Okay. Great Deku Tree, I'm back.
Navi has returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a foul climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Verily. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, sounds like reasonable advice. Let's go. And here we have our first dungeon inside the Great Deku Tree. It only took 24 minutes. Compared to what Skyward Sword that took 2 hours.
Well,
Got Deku Nuts. It's set to the C stick, throw it at an enemy, and it's essentially a flashbang. Deku Babas, while in this state, when they're not sticking straight up, will drop Deku Nuts instead of a Deku stick. Yes, Navi. Hello.
look, Link. You can see down below this web using up.
Well,
Can you?
you don't say.
Ooh, what's down there? Up the ladder.
Up the ladder. Alright. Jump across here. Our first dungeons are going to be relatively straightforward.
Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link.
What told you that, Navi?
She's so smart, this fairy. Treasure chest.
This chest should have the dungeon map. You got the dungeon map. Press start to get a look into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you've already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down to select a floor to view. As you can see, we cannot see exactly where we are on the map, which is... yeah.
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A.
Thank you, Navi. Very helpful.
It's a locked door, and then you need a key. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
The attack icon?
Get the blue one.
Ooh.
Can I put up? Oh, right. Wrong button. I need to get used to that.
Oh, yeah. This little guy who shoots things at you.
Now we have to catch him. Oh, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, would you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling cold. Alright. We got some advice. And... you already got the dungeon item. You found the fairy slingshot. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, down, or right. Press C to take it out, or press the left, down, or right to take it out, and as you hold left, down, or right, you can aim with the left stick. Releasing left, up, down, or right to unleash a Deku Seed.
We don't have a C.
Yeah, because the Y and X buttons and this right stick here, technically I'll replace it.
Okay.
So you can just equip it. I'll equip it to Y, put the Deku sticks to X.
Okay, it's Y.
Now I can pull it out, hold the button, take aim with no reticle, and miss. There we go. You can also target your targets to make things easier.
Oh.
So now we can shoot these guys off the wall. Oh, I think there's one more, actually. Oh god, inverted. And then as Navi so kindly told us earlier, we can climb.
Vines.
We can climb this very visibly climbable surface. Down. We have Big Spider.
Whoa!
Actually, I think we're going to need to... Why did he go all the way back up? Okay. It should be worth noting that when you target an enemy, Navi will have something to say about that enemy. Here we have a switch that we just need to step on to activate. And we have another treasure chest.
Key?
It's a compass.
Oh.
Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon, such as other treasure chests, which I will not be. Ow. You hurt me without doing damage, how dare you?
How do you control doing different things with your sword?
Just depends on what direction and such you're holding. If you're targeting when you pull out your sword, Link will do a vertical slash. If you're not, he'll do a horizontal slash. If you're holding forward, he's supposed to do a stab.
I was gonna say, can you do a stab?
Yeah, like that. You can do spin attack by spinning your thumbstick around completely, pressing B, or by holding the B button. Then you can do a jump attack by targeting, pressing A. Okay. Light a torch. Now, where else can we go from here? Deku seeds. These are small heart seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. Now, Mom, judging from where that heart is so nicely placed, what do you think we should do? What do you think the game wants us to do?
Leap off.
Yeah, right down into that massive web below us.
That sounds like a bad thing to do.
Yep, but we have to do it.
Do I just run forward?
Go for it.
Really?
Yep.
I hate doing this.
I did not know it was possible. We hit the corners, too far in the corners. So let's head all the way back up.
Oh, so I have to go right through the web.
Yeah.
Is what you wanted me to do.
I'm gonna dent in the center.
I didn't know there was a way to.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a way to miss that.
I didn't know there was a way you could miss it either.
Hmm.
Alright. Up.
Up. Ice controls are somewhat easier to get into than Skyward Sword. Oh, spider's up on the wall again.
Do we need to get him?
Yeah. They will knock you off the wall.
Where's my slingshot?
Slingshot is on the Y button.
Wow.
So we can also target them to make it easier. So start with our target. And pull out our slingshot.
And then how do you shoot it?
Oh. So hold Y. And then release.
Okay.
Then the other one is higher up on this wall. So we can't really see him from here. Doom. Oh!
Sorry. Oh! Shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Fell off the edge. Brookie! Oh! Okay. Goodness me. Okay. It'll take me like half an hour to get out.
Good thing we have a lot of time.
Dear. Better with this the first time around, and then I messed it up the second time around. Okay.
So I think I might be able to shoot him down from here.
Oh, there.
Next, we can target it from here.
Okay.
Then this one might be too high up for us to just shoot with our targeting. So we'll have to actually go into the regular slingshot menu without targeting. Aim up. I know inverted aim controls are not very nice. A little bit down. To the left. Nope.
Holy smokes, that's hard.
Nope. And a little bit more up.
Up is down and
yeah, I know it's very confusing.
down is up.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Where is it though? I don't see it. Do you see it?
Yep. There. More to.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nope. No more to the left and a little higher. Try doing like short taps, don't. So we don't completely overshoot. There you go.
Thank you.
And for some reason, A button is our return.
Okay.
Now we can just climb up.
Climb. Okay.
Yes, that is a solid floor.
You don't run out of stamina in this game.
There is no stamina. We just go.
It's a solid floor up there too.
Nope.
No.
And then we can climb off to the Now we can jump down.
Oh, I jumped down. Okay. Ah, okay. It does take a while to get used to these controls. Okay. Oh, big spider. Just run past.
Which one had the? Was it this one that had that we took care of the big spider on? Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Backward. Yeah, this is the one where we killed the big spider on. Okay. Let's try our jump down to the middle web again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. From here?
From here.
Just run.
Go for it.
Go Link fly!
We missed it even more!
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Can I steer when I'm jumping?
I think like by holding back we may be able to hold back his jump a bit. I don't know. I'm not a jumping rocket science.
Well, I wondered that too. Can I pull back on this stick and maybe it will?
Maybe?
It won't jump as far.
I don't know, why did the spiders on the wall respawn when you had to retry the jump? After we had already killed them.
They didn't respawn this time.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe...
That's why I'm pointing it out. Maybe twice is the limit. You can only die twice.
Maybe if you take long enough, they respawn.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely can control how far you're jumping.
Okay.
I said I played this game before. I didn't say I was good at it. I do know that rolling when you jump will help with forward momentum.
But I overshot it last time.
Okay, you overshot it. You completely overshot it.
You undershot it, so...
There we go.
Oh.
Right through the web. Oh, yeah, like I want there, here. Yeah, I helped you. I helped you down through the web. At least this game is a little bit more accepting to the random sword inputs.
Okay.
Let's see, let's face the other way. Right. Maybe that switch.
See a switch. Is there a switch?
The button. The big button pointing out of the pointing out.
Big button? I don't even see it. Can I swim? Ah, that's a switch. Okay.
There's also a small chest there.
Not hard.
Yeah, that's nice.
Excellent.
Now then, you saw me do this earlier. You pull out your Deku stick.
Like a sword. Okay.
We pull out your Deku stick and burn down the web.
And that
Our Deku stick is currently set to X.
X. Okay.
Now, target. Yeah. Get over there the same way you got here, quickly, because the stick can burn. So you know, Mom.
Okay.
Turn around quickly. You know how you walk around here just fine? Like hop back down exactly like there.
Mm-hmm.
The water there is shallow enough to walk on.
Oh, so I can carry my stick.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or overshoot.
Okay. I see it. Alrighty.
This will test how well we can coordinate in a 3D space.
Not very well.
Right there. And then turn. No, we need to be a little quicker than that.
Okay. Shoot. Just managed to do it. It still went out.
We do need to be a little quicker than that.
I was quick.
Go. Cross there. Now, burn the web.
Okay.
And now, quickly swing your sword. Oh, it burned up already. It burned up mid-cutscene. Swinging your sword is a fast way to put away the Deku stick, but you don't want it to burn. And I pressed the wrong button again! I need to get used to how the shield is set. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You'll never be my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a trade? Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, we do.
Now then, this is a slingshot-related puzzle and a type of puzzle where we're going to be seeing. Oh god, it's weird.
Hit the eye.
You gotta hit the eye. We're gonna be seeing this type of puzzle a lot.
Oh. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I think there's some interesting things underwater.
Thank you, Navi. It really does mean. Where's the switch? Is a little hard to see in this water. Holding down the A button will allow you to dive to touch the bottom. There's the switch, all the way up against the wall. And yes, you do actually need to hold the button down. You can't just tap it.
Glad you did that part. That would have taken me forever to do that.
You know, it even took me a while to notice the switch.
comes back. Got it. Watch out for the rolling. Good.
Another spider. And here we have another.
Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull. Stand next to the block and press A while pressing something towards the block. You can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says.
Thank you, Navi. This is another type of puzzle we'll be seeing a lot.
Push.
Block puzzles. We're going to be pushing a lot of blocks. Whether or not these puzzles are fun, I cannot say. Got some more torches to light. Thankfully, we got some more upright Deku Babas to grab some more Deku sticks. As well as someone who played the game. Let's see. There you go. Nope. Now then. These guys, I don't know what they're called. Goma larva.
Goma larva?
Look out for when it gets ready to pounce. They're not too bad. Yeah. Burn that. Oh no, that's actually the wrong thing. Nope. Ow! I think that over there is what I'm looking for. Link will crawl through this little hole. And we are right back in that room where we were in before. So now we can move this block down and use it to bring the fire from that torch over to the web up here.
Okay.
And by now you probably noticed the spider that's sitting on the Great Wall.
Spider. Yeah.
These spiders cannot be targeted. They are known as gold. Yeah. They're known as gold Skulltulas. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. You know, so if you collect enough of them, maybe something nice will happen. Be on the lookout for gold Skulltulas across Hyrule, as you can get some nice rewards from them.
Okay.
I won't be putting a huge focus on them, but I will probably have to get a couple of them. Yep. And you just get dropped right down here. Here we go. 2 L. I can't press the right button. Crying out loud. 2.
How do you know who's 2 and who's 3 and who's 1?
3, because of the order that they're placed in. 2, 3, and 1.
I don't think that's particularly obvious.
Really? How irritating! How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm gonna have to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma,
Coup de grace.
coup de grace
She's probably coup de grace.
to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. Now, striking with your sword while she's stunned isn't really very helpful. There are a lot of bosses that do that.
Isn't that how we fight everything?
Yeah. So it's not really all that helpful.
How do you stun her in the first place?
I will explain to you.
Oh, does our slingshot come into play?
Here is our boss room. No boss key needed this time.
I'm sure you got some advice here, Navi. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It's a stun one. Parasitic Armored Arachnid. Nice. Good name.
Parasitic Armored Arachnid Goma. Hit it with its slingshot while its eye is red. And then go wild. That's the strategy. I'm not kidding when I say it's a really simple boss.
This is my kind of boss. Okay.
And that's it. It's dead.
No. It can't be dead already.
It's dead.
Get out.
It's that easy.
I'm sure it's going to get harder as we go along.
Oh yeah, it definitely will. Like, yeah, easy first boss. There's our first heart container.
You got a heart container.
You got a heart container. Your maximum life, his energy is increased by 1 heart.
Always.
Your life energy will be totally filled. Always useful.
Always useful. Especially for me, because I use a lot of hearts.
Look, our way out.
You go in there?
You just go in there. Oh, it's so much more different than Skyward Sword, which just automatically teleports us out. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
Gosh, this sounds eerily familiar.
Did we seal that away? Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Furor, the goddess of courage. You may remember these names.
Sounding
loud.
encouraging downstairs.
Yeah. did. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furor, with a rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law, aka lawyers and police officers.
We don't thank her much for that.
The three great goddesses, their labors complete, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses stood. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence.
Gotta read fast.
And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm.
That's the Triforce.
That is the Triforce. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce.
Alright.
Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast this death curse upon me and sapped me of my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh.
Great Deku Tree!
We only knew you for 1 hour. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou shalt surely meet the Princess of Destiny.
Oh, I think I know her.
Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
Famous stone. What do we got? What do we got?
You got the Kiri's Emerald. This is a spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy. Tired. Help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye.
Oh, Deku Tree! Oh no. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link!
Well, aren't you excited?
Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Link just leaves. Just immediately.
Okay. Whoa! Oh, where'd you come from?
Hey, Link. What did you do? The Great Deku Tree. Did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
That's not very fair.
Well, screw you.
Not very fair at all. You know nothing.
Well, we've done our first dungeon.
Hooray! We're learning the controls on this new world. Deku Tree died.
Yeah, that's a minus.
That's a bit of a bummer.
But
We got a fairy.
That's a plus.
That's a plus. For the boy with no fairy, who's not a man unless he has a fairy. Again, words you not hear very often.
The manliest of men. The small child is the manliest of all men.
He got his sword and his shield. He's like ready to rock. Woo! See that little wiggle? He did a little wiggle.
Yeah, his little sword, his little wooden shield, his slingshot, and a stick. 3 of them.
All right.
And a magical rock.
And now he has to find a Hyrule castle. And I feel he might find somebody there that we have met before.
I feel like he might meet several people we've met before. Next time on Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we leave Kokiri Forest and head off across Hyrule Field to Hyrule Castle.
Hyrule Castle.
See you guys next time.
Next time.
Next time. Next time.